Hi, my name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Today, I'm going to review the Smith's two-step knife sharpener. Is this the best knife sharpener in the world? The Smith's two-step knife sharpener. Is this the best knife sharpener in the world? Look at this thing. How could this be the best knife sharpener in the world? It looks just like a piece of plastic. What's the big deal? Let me tell you, it's a huge deal. So first of all, full disclosure, I am not sponsored by Smith's, nor do they probably even know I exist, but I'll put a link to Amazon below as an affiliate link and you can check it out for yourself. Now, of all the reviews and everything I do, it's like, you're really reviewing a knife? Yes, it's Tech Day! Low tech. Why do you want to go low tech for a simple knife sharpener? Simply because there's nothing to go wrong. Now, here we have my zero tolerance knife, right? Now, I'm not going to sharpen it because I would have to hold it and then I'm going to cut myself on the video and then you're going to have a good laugh, just like the girl who was blah, 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 demonstrating at a flat iron her hair and she burned it and her hair fell off. Yeah, I'm not going to sharpen a knife on the video. Also for multiple reasons of, I have my totem chip from Boy Scouts and that says, don't put your hand in the cutting plane. Don't do stupid stuff with knives. But more importantly, keep your knife sharp because a sharp knife is safer. Yes, so you're going to watch a 10-minute video on why this knife sharpener is so cool. Darn straight. So let me put my knife away safely. And yes, you can see some tape on there because I was cutting some boxes open and I haven't had a chance to clean my knife yet. And I know a clean knife is a safe knife, but the sharp knife is the safest knife. What? Isn't that stupid? No, the sharp knife is the safest knife because the sharp knife controls the cut through. You don't have to force it. You don't have to slip and wham! And I have to say this is probably, no, not probably, this is my favorite knife sharpener for the multiple reasons I will now explain to you. One, it's cheap. It is not ridiculously overpriced. Some knife sharpeners are like 50 bucks. Are you crazy? That looks like something that should be in the dollar store. Yeah. This you will not find in the dollar store. It's not quite $1. The price fluctuates. I think I got mine for like 10 bucks. I don't know. You think, how good could a $10 knife sharpener do? Or how good could a $10 knife sharpener be? Really good. First bonus. It's got the little keychain loop here. So you're going to carry a knife sharpener in here? No. Could you put a little string and put it in your toolbox and your fishing kit and everything? Yeah, you better believe it. Second, it's got the two-step design. The first is coarse. And these bits right here, you can't really see them. Yeah, well, let's go in the light. You'll have to believe me. These bits up here are carbide. Carbide is one of the harder metal substances known to man. It's tough. Even this EL Max steel on this blade, as tough as it is, it's an exotic steel designed for powder steel, I think it's powdery up, for knives. Carbide takes that blade off like no problem. Now, why do you say two-step? Because first, if you get your knife absurdly dull, and I worked in a knife shop. I know I worked for It's Jackson Time in Jackson Hole. Spent an entire summer educating people about knives and sharpening and how to do it. And you might say, Aaron, I should get the stone sharpener and and then get the straw because it works better. Yes, okay. If you are able to hold that exact 20-degree angle through the entire draw and never bobble ever, then yes, a stone sharpener is better. Is the Japanese whetstone sharpener the best? Yes, but it is only the best in competent hands. For the rest of us incompetent people, meaning I have never figured out how to keep that angle perfectly at 20 degrees because that's the optimal angle for most pocket knives. They do come with this, they being the stones are now sold with this little plastic wedge that you can put your knife on and stroke like this and get a better edge. So that is definitely a bonus. If you really are like, oh my gosh, I need the stone to get the ultimate edge, 20 degrees, flip, and then 20 degrees, flip, and then 20 degrees. Are you sharpening your knife because you like sharpening your knife? Or are you sharpening your knife because you like a sharp knife? What's the difference? How long do you want to spend sharpening your knife? Me, like 5 seconds if I could totally do it. Now, I hacked a ton of boxes over the last couple days and my knife isn't perfectly sharp. I like this thing crazy sharp. But one of the good things about why the Smiths is so good is it keeps, I think, it's at a 20-degree angle. It's not too fat like a splitting maul, but it's not 15 degrees like a razor. If you put it too fat, it just won't cut stuff. It's like a hatchet. But if you, like, oh, I love my thin edge, this thing will dull. It doesn't matter, ELMax 157, 110, SV 110. If your angle is too steep on your knife, your blade will dull really fast. 20 degrees is determined, like by a Benchmade and zero tolerance, to generally be the best angle. And that's what the Smith sharpener does. Now, if your knife's dull as a stick, you hit it with a carbide and you don't use a lot of force. Just pull, pull. Make sure to rock to keep the blade level the whole time. It is stupid easy with this thing. And then when you get like, hey, okay, no. I'm probably going to get busted by the Boy Scouts, but this is how I test sharpness. I don't cut paper because paper dulls knives pretty quick. I don't cut hair because, I don't know, you might hack your hand. This is how I do it. You put your knife on the edge of your thumb and just let it rest. Mine is sharp here, but it's starting to slip. Safe because I'm not cutting my thumbnail. And yeah, it's not sharp. Oof, I don't like an unsharp knife. That's how I test the sharpness. And that's it. So what I'm going to do, because it's that dull, because I've been hacking cardboard all day, which dulls your knife, is I'm going to hit this guy with the carbide until it slightly snags on my thumb, meaning that the edge is reset. Then the second step is this fine ceramic deal. Now, you might remember crock sticks or whatever, all sorts of cool stuff. It's basically ceramic that abrades the edge until you get that super fine edge. Now, I'm sure there's somebody out there that will say, hey, our knife sharpener is better because it gives a curved edge and it's stronger and to the point. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you've got that technology and that ability and then the grinder and all that, it's perfect. But when you're out in the field, are you going to carry that crazy thing? No. I've seen ones that are smaller that are supposed to be better, but they're more expensive and they're harder to find. These you can find almost anywhere. I'm going to put a link to Amazon below. And the second step is you just like 10 strokes on the ceramic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then chances are you do that thumb test and bazow, you've got a sharp knife at the proper angle. Sweet! Easy, cheap, great gift stocking stuffers, right? And again, I'm not advertising this. I'm just telling you as a review to show you why I like this. I'm a polar explorer. I'm a Boy Scout. I'm an adventurer. I need knives. Knives are important. I carry one every day because, I don't know, I need to cut an apple. I might need to cut, who knows, who knows. But one of the other nice things is it's got flat top here and a flat top here. It's got this rubberized dealie, right? And that prevents this thing from scooting around on the surface and also from chopping in, like when you've got your knife out here and you put it in there, if you slightly miss, it just hits the rubber. Also, the nice thing about this, I'll be very careful, is you've got a nice blockade before you come over and chop your finger. So there's a good nice distance where, unlike this other ones where you can get your finger pretty close to the blade, it's pretty hard to screw up. And the only thing you have to do with this thing is simply put your knife in here, draw, keep the blade level, draw, keep the blade level. And now I'm not on a surface, so I can't do this safely, but just demonstrating. This is all it takes. This is such a cool sharpener. And once I get that sharpened, on the carbide side, I hit it on the ceramic side, and I keep the blade level through the stroke, and that's all. So I'm going to put this near the microphone. Listen. Okay, now we'll stand back here and listen. Ceramic. Just like that. It's insanely easy. Plus, when you put your blade in here, you can really see when it's cockeyed. Even a few degrees off is a big deal for ultimate knife sharpening, but it's pretty hard to screw up. You're not going to get this way off like you are in a stone. Same on this side on the carbide. Don't hit your blade down on the carbide. The carbide will ding your blade no matter how hard it is. Because if your knife is too hard, it chips. And it's just so easy. Plus, let me put my knife away so I don't have an accident. I've got these cool grippy knurls, so if your hands are full of fish slime and you need to sharpen your knife, oh, so much easier. So I love this Smith sharpener. Highly recommended. Check it out below. This is one of my favorite tools for tools. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a Polar Explorer motivational speaker. Remember, I am not supported by Smiths. They don't know me. But if you'd like to know me, great. Check out the link below. It's cheap, inexpensive, but highly, highly effective. I've owned this one for like 9 years and it still looks brand new. Highly recommended. Please like and comment on my video. Subscribe to the channel below. Hit that button. Please support me on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Thank you very much for watching.